I accidentally spoiled the thing. Wait. Kamusta na everybody? Wow. Wow. Do I even still know how to stream? It's been so long. Hey, Fiend, did the loading fix itself? I hope it's all good on your side. Let me just move myself on the chair. Okay, there. So I think my voice is probably a little softer than usual. Let me know if if the balance is off. I'll pull down the BGM. I definitely don't have the usual power of my voice. But yeah. Hi! Wow, it's the first time I got to say that with so many months now. Wow, kamusta na? Maybe you had this stream. Okay, wait, I'll pull down the BGM a little bit. Because I can't really talk that loud. I'll boost my mic a little bit too. Okay, there. Wee. Okay, hi. Oh my god. Hello, Ruby. And of course, Aki's here too. Oh my god. It has been... what? My last stream was like at the end of September. October, November. It's been like almost 3 months since the last stream. Life has been lifing. Very, very much. Life has been lifing. You're over 700 again. Yeah, thankfully. It was so awkward to me. Because like, hi Astroman! You know, it was so awkward because like, you know, we hit 700 during hiatus and I was just like, oh my god, yay! And then I was just like, oh, I have this cover that's been in the back burner for a long time. Maybe I should release that one and force myself to finally make it and finish it and all that. And then by the time I finished it and uploaded it, suddenly I lost a few. And then I was below 700 again and I was just like, okay, that's awkward. But yay, we're back to 700 again, so yay. Yeah. Hi. Yeah, so you might be hearing me speaking with a bit of a different voice right now because speaking with my normal lower voice is a lot raspier than usual, but I mean, I guess some people are into that, right? So it's either you get the raspy voice that's in my usual lower range, or I speak with my higher voice and it's less raspy. You're just gonna get both. You're just gonna get both depending on how I feel. So yeah, life has been lifing very, very hard. As y'all know, I had to go on a hiatus because of my health. So yeah, I guess I don't know if I can already declare myself a survivor. I mean, I think I am. As far as I know, they got all of it out, but I think I did still have to go through some other treatments and stuff. So I don't know if I'm currently considered fighting or survivor. But anyway, either way, we've been dealing. We've been dealing with shit. So yeah, as y'all know, our last stream before I had to go on hiatus was the emo karaoke at the end of September because Wake Me Up When September Ends. And I also announced there that, well, I didn't expect that that was going to be the last stream, but in a way it kind of ended up being rather poetic that was the last stream. Yeah, I don't think they give you a card when you switch. Yeah, exactly. I don't really know, but So all I know is yeah, so just to get everybody up to speed, though everyone who's currently in the chat I believe already knows anyway, I had to deal with cancer. It was stage 1 thyroid, so thankfully it was caught really early before any symptoms could happen. Chaos! Hello! Hello! Guys, you know, this guy right here, Chaos, the cosmic being. Y'all, if you're into fighting games, especially Street Fighter, y'all should watch this guy. This guy is like the best Zangief player in all of Vietnam. I'm not even saying that as a hype thing, like he literally is ranked the top Zangief of Vietnam. Like he's actually in competitions and stuff. Like this guy, this guy right here. If y'all are into Street Fighter, watch that guy. He's great. He's our at this point he's our honorary Filipino baby brother. But yeah, he's Vietnamese. He streams on Twitch. Yeah, Chaos is our great friend. I got the top 8 in regional finals for SF6 and SCA. Let's go, gamer! So yeah, life has been lifing. It was honestly quite the roller coaster these past few months, because yeah, so of course there was the diagnosis, finding out everything. When we had the emo karaoke at the end of September, that was literally just like 2 days after I got the diagnosis. And so it's been, excuse me, I'm still burping from lunch. It's been quite the roller coaster since then. Like, we got that diagnosis at the end of September. And then from there, was my greeting correct in Japanese? Are you okay now? You spelled konnichiwa correctly, definitely. The only mistake was the spelling of chan. Like, the small A after the chi should be a small ya instead of a. But otherwise, yes, you got it. Am I okay now? Yes and no? So, like, I mean, this is a Zatsudan stream, so I'm gonna talk about everything that's been going on over here. Happy to see you're back. Glad to see you're doing good. Thank you, Lunar. So, yeah. Got that diagnosis at the end of September. Immediately at the start of October, I filed for resignation at my job, which honestly, it's kind of funny because I really hated that job. It was so bad. And like, I mean, I'm not naming names, I'm not dropping names, so it's not slander. Like, I'm not saying anything, but like, I knew that I could have just taken like a leave of absence and whatever, but I just ended up putting the what's this called? I just ended up using it also as the perfect way to get out without, like, you know, making enemies or anything. Cause like, dude, it's cancer. What the hell's going to who's going to blame me for quitting, right? Like, I wanted to focus on recovery and shit. Like, nobody's gonna blame me for that. Who this? Oh, so long. Why does she look radioactive? Oh, radioactive. Japanese speakers tend to put the name first when greeting someone. Yes, a lot of the time it does go like that. It's just like Kaika-chan, ohayo, and stuff like that. Yeah, so yeah, Keiyasu, ohayo. So stuff like that. No singing, fine. No, the thing is, like, with my singing, the funny thing is, I have no problems with my falsetto voice. It's my regular voice. This is hot sick voice, Kaika, yeah. Yeah, it is. So yeah, this is the low sick voice right now. And it's not because of like the flu season or anything. I just don't know where my voice went. Like it's been inaccessible for a while. But yeah, like I don't have a cold or anything. I just have my usual allergies and stuff, but I haven't been able to access my normal voice in a little bit. But anyway, so I quit my job immediately at the start of October, and because of the special circumstance, I didn't have to render the full 30-day thing notice. Like, they allowed me to just render half of it because my operation was scheduled like in the middle of October. Need to believe. Yeah. Pepakwa. I don't like Pepakwa. It's okay. I'm okay with this for now. I'd rather have salabat with honey. But yeah. I don't know. I'm chill with this. Not like I can really do that much right now anyway. Pepaka candies? Do they actually taste any good though? I'm so particular with that stuff. But yeah. So I had the operation middle of October, and because of it I have asked Damian Draw to add a little something to my model. So now I have a new little thing that I added. I also like fixed a few things with my rigging. So like my eyebrows move a little better now, and I think my hair is a little more bouncy. But anyway, so check this out. I had this trigger added in. Oopsie. I shouldn't be doing it in OBS. I gotta do it here. Mwah! Ta-da! Ta-da! I now have my surgery scar as part of my model. Let me zoom it in for you real quick. Hang on. Ta-da! It's actually that long, yes. Wait, let me get out of the chair. There. That's how long the scar is. And if you're wondering about those day job desk scar, kinda, yeah. So yeah, the scar really is so emo. She cut her neck. Yeah, cut my life in 2 pieces. And if you're wondering about, like, if you can see, there's like these 4 little dots over here in the middle-ish. So I'll explain that in a bit. But yeah, there's my new scar. Ain't it cool? And are. Why is Yaya trying to call me? Chottomatte. Chottomatte. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Because I'm currently in isolation, everyone has contacts me through calls and texts. So, okay, that's also part of the story, which I will give in a little bit. When are we playing Final? I don't own Final Fantasy 16. Tekken 8, I definitely need to get back on Tekken. But also my reflexes are currently super shot, which is also part of the story. So you should come up with a badass story on how you got the scar. I mean, like, it's funny, like, some of my uncles were saying, like, oh, now you know what it's like to be slashed, and I'm just like, why would you say that? But also, did you see the news? Oh, that the Final Fantasy 16 guy is the new character in Tekken, right? I saw, like, because one of my friends was saying that they know who they're going to play now or something. Oh no, I'm not in the isolation room in the hospital. I'm back in my place, but I have to isolate in my house. So, yeah. Wait, I need water. Okay. So, yeah, so we got the operation. The operation happened in the middle of October, and the first thing that, like, how do I say it? It was like, you know how if you're the patient, the most nerve-wracking part is waiting until they bring you in. And then for everybody who isn't the patient, the most nerve-wracking part is while the patient is actually in the thing. But if you're the patient, like, the surgery itself is nothing because literally you're just out. Like, it just disappears. That entire like moment of time is just gone, you know? Like, the anesthesia is crazy. Like, I remember, like, there are a lot of people who like to do these things where the moment they get their anesthesia, they try to count down to see how long they last before they knock out. But the thing is, when they gave me the anesthesia, because, like, you know, they gave me the I was in the preparation room. I think they brought me down to the prep room at like 7 a.m. or something. And then, you know, they put a hep lock already in my arm, and my hand, the one for the IV drip. And then, like, I didn't have an IV yet. Like, it was just like the thing that you put the IV in. You know, they injected it in my hand already. And then I just found it kind of funny because, what's this called? You know, they wheeled me into the OR, and I see that there's a clock outside the room itself, and it says 8:30. So I'm just like, okay. They wheeled me in at 8:30, and then anesthesiologist is like, okay, so I'm gonna put the anesthesia, and I'm like, okay, sure. And then he puts it into the hep lock. I kid you not, I couldn't even start counting down from 10. Like, I didn't even get to start counting. He put in the anesthesia, and then I'm just gone. Like, I didn't even get to count down how long it took for me to knock out. Like, it was just gone. And next thing I know, I wake up and I'm in recovery. And, like, there's like a huge wad of gauze on my neck, and like it's taped into place and everything, and I have an IV now. And then I was just like, huh, okay, that happened. Like, it's just that entire time was just like nothing. Absolutely nothing. Meanwhile, for everyone who's waiting, it's just like, why is it taking so long? What's happening? Like, because the thing is, I got rolled down at 7 a.m. and, you know, I saw the clock said 8:30 when they brought me to the OR and put in the anesthesia. But apparently, according to my surgeon, they didn't actually start the actual, like, cutting me open part until, like, 9:30? And I woke up in the recovery room at, like, 1 p.m. or something, and my surgeon was like, no, actually it only took like until a little before 12-ish. So I'm like, oh, okay, so it actually wasn't all that long. It's just that the prep and recovery was what took so long. So, yeah. There was a time, though, that I did dream during anesthesia. That was when I was, like, first grade. And, yeah, no, it wasn't an operation. It was, like, I was in the second grade. I was in the second grade, and, I fainted, and I bust my chin open. So, I had to go, for, like, not a surgery, like, just a suturing. Because, yeah, my chin was busted open. And, like, I was under anesthesia for that one, too, because obviously they were stitching me up. I did dream during that one, but I was in the second grade, like, and the dream was actually kind of funny, because I was just, like, in a really long slide. Like, it was just, like, a plastic-colored slide, just like, wee! It was just, like, a bunch of different colors, me going down a slide, and then when I landed at the end of the slide, I woke up in recovery. That was literally it. But that was when I was like second grade. But yeah, this one I didn't dream anything. So like it's just I was gone, and then I wake up and I'm in recovery. I'm like, oh okay. Then they didn't bring me back to my room until like nearly 3 p.m. So I was gone for so long. So like in the perspective of my family and friends, it's just like, what's taking so long? But like in actuality, it really wasn't all that long of surgery. It was more of like the prep and the recovery that took a long time. But yeah. And the first thing that my surgeon said to me when he came over to me in the recovery room was, "Can you talk?" And then I was just like, "Hi, doc." And he's just like, "Great! I didn't hit your vocal cords. You're good." And I'm like, "Yay!" And what I didn't expect was they said that, "Okay, by the way, you're allowed to eat." I'm like, "Wait, what? I'm allowed to eat? Like, the surgery was on my neck. I'm allowed to eat?" And they were like, "Yeah, just eat like soft food, and stuff that won't make you cough. So like, you know, not spicy and not like breadcrumbs and stuff." So I got back to my room, and then I just asked somebody to like get me like some mushroom soup, and like, yeah, I got to eat immediately after. I rolled off the couch and smashed my face on the coffee. Ouch! Split my lip and had a concussion for a while, but oh, Jesus Christ, dude. I'm glad you didn't need stitches, but youch. Huh. Now I'm trying to think. Okay, I feel like my voice is slowly coming back. Maybe the reason why my voice was being weird was just because of disuse. Maybe this is the answer. Maybe I just have to keep yapping. So yeah. And then I was in the hospital for like a week, I guess. But it was a very smooth time, I'd say. Because, like, the nice thing about it is, I could eat immediately after, and I could stand up immediately after. Like, I just needed help to sit up because I didn't want to disturb my neck. But, like, I could go to the bathroom. Like, I could just get up and walk to the bathroom. I just needed somebody to help, you know, push the IV and support me, because it's just, you know, just to be sure, especially because I'm still kind of like in and out of it because of the anesthesia and all that stuff like that. But yeah, no, it was. So I compared it to when I got my appendix burst. When my appendix burst in like freshman year of high school, not college, of high school. I felt like, in terms of how complicated the surgery itself was, I know that this surgery was much more complicated because obviously there's like a lot of things that the surgeon has to be careful about versus removing an appendix, which is like, you know, it's just there at the end. But they also had to clean out all my insides because it already ruptured, it already exploded everywhere. But like, the recovery of it was harder in that, you know, I had a hard time sitting up, I had a hard time standing up, I had a hard time walking because it's on my stomach. Like, you really feel that. But with this one, like, I could just get up. Like, the only thing was just that I couldn't move my neck, so I was kind of a robot. Like, instead of actually turning, like, I was like just turning my entire body. Like, I was just like a robot. Last time I had to go under full anesthesia was to get all the fillings in my teeth fixed. They were too old and had leaks. Oof. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Like, if you're gonna go under anyway, might as well just do everything in one go. Yeah. Then so I was in the hospital for like a week, and I think the most annoying thing for me was that my IV drips were done in like 2 days or so, but they wouldn't remove the hep lock because they were like, just in case, what if you need a push of medicine, whatever, rather than putting another hep lock later on, we're just gonna keep it there until all of your doctors clear you. So like, for if I was there for like 6 days, I only had actual IV drips going in for like 2 days, and then the rest of the 4 days it was just the hep lock that was just like there on my hand, but it's not actually accepting like anything. Then I tried one day because they're like, if you need what's it called? If you want painkillers, we'll put it through the hep lock. So I was like, the first night without any more IV drips, I was like, okay, I'll ask for a push of the painkiller, because not because I was in pain, but because I was just like, maybe it'll make things more comfortable. It did not. Like, it just the sting of the painkiller going in was worse than whatever soothing effect it was supposed to have, so I just never asked for painkiller anymore for the rest of the stay. So I was just, the hep lock was just there. So like, I don't know if that makes me more badass or not, I don't know, but yeah. And then finally, so when I was allowed to go home, okay, right, so the thing why I have those 4 dots, it's not because the vampire or anything. When I woke up, there was a drain in the middle of the stitches, and like to like help with, you know, getting rid of all the excess fluids, because as they explained it, like, they took out the entire thing, right? They took out the entire thyroid gland, and like, when you take out an entire gland, like, I guess your body tries to like fill it in with fluids or something, and what's this called? Like, it the drain was there to like, you know, get out the fluids and stuff, I guess. Like, when you looked at the bandage every time that they would change my bandage, it wasn't blood, it was more of like a brownish fluid. So yeah, it wasn't like fresh blood or anything. It was just, yeah. I think the last time I had one of those in, I pulled it out myself because the doctor didn't want. Oh my god, bro! Damn. I was worried about the drain because honestly, when I got my appendicitis when I was a teenager, the worst part was the drain being removed. But then again, it's because back then, like, my stitches were straight down the middle of my stomach, but the drain was on the side. And then when they pulled out the drain, they pulled it out without any anesthesia, and it's, you know, it's a different area of my stomach that has the drain. And it was like, I don't know, it was long, like, it was a really long drain that was inside, and it was the worst pain ever. And like, to this day, whenever something physically hurts, I ask myself, is it worse than the drain? And nothing has ever been worse than the drain. So I was scared. Oh, the IV thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I wanted to. I really wanted to, but like, well, I was obedient. And then, yeah. But with this one, because the drain was inside the stitches itself, and it was short because it's inside my neck. Like, I'm lagging behind your stream. Try clicking ×2 speed until it like brings you back to where we are. Like, that's a hack I do when I'm watching streams and I feel like I'm really behind. Like, I put the the speed to 2 times until it like brings me up to speed again. How many times have I said the word speed? Anyway, so yeah, then when they remove the drain, that's when you're okay. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know why. Then yeah, when they removed the drain, it actually wasn't bad at all. Like, it just, it's gone. Like, oh, okay. But so the 4 dots were actually threads that were put there outside where the drain was, so that when they removed the drain, they pulled on the strings to close the hole where the drain was. That's what I felt. It didn't feel bad when they removed the drain itself, but I definitely felt it when they tightened the stitches. So yeah, it wasn't so bad. It was more of like but yeah, it wasn't that bad. Like, cause yeah, the drain from my stomach when with the appendicitis thing, like, I was literally sobbing in pain. So that's my threshold of like, what's the worst thing ever. But with that one, I was just like, It wasn't that bad though. And then yeah, I got sent home, and then I was just like, I was sleeping in my parents' room for a little bit, because if I stayed in my room, Chocolate might have jumped on my neck from being too excited. But I feel like, you know, when I got home, like, you know, it's been a week, and I guess, you know, I think my dog's pretty smart. Like, she can tell that something's off. Like, she could tell that something was off because I wasn't home for almost a week, and every night somebody else would be missing. Like, sometimes it's my dad, sometimes it's my mom. Then yeah, I would come over in the mornings and stuff like that, and like, so she could tell that there's something up. And then when I got home, I couldn't really bend my neck down. I couldn't look down at her like that, so I just videoed it with my phone. And she was just like jumping up my leg and just like, you know, it's kind of like, Mama, you're home! It was so adorable. And yeah. And then, so the first few nights I was staying in my parents' room because, like, you know, my dog might jump on my neck and stuff. But I think she understood that something was wrong. Because at first, of course, she had that excited thing. And then when I was just sitting down in my room, she just laid on the bed next to my chair, where she usually does. And then she was just, like, calm and just, like, nuzzling on my hand. And I'm just like, oh, I think she can tell. And yeah, it was sweet. And then yeah, so it's just been it was just a lot of resting first, and dogs are exercising. I wasn't radioactive yet. This is still October. Then yeah. So after that, like, yeah, it was just chill, and then slowly but surely, I was like, you know, figuring out how to lie down properly without as much support and stuff, until my surgeon was like, okay, yeah, you're allowed to, like, move more now. You don't have to be as cautious anymore. The only things that I was banned from doing was lifting heavy things and bending too far down. I guess it's like to reduce the risk of, like, fainting or a fall, or I don't know. So yeah, that was that. And then so the thing is, like, my doctors knew that I had a scheduled trip to Osaka in November, and so I was actually asking them, like, would it be better to have the operation before or after the trip, because we already have our tickets, we already have everything, because we scheduled that trip far before we even, like, got the tests and everything. And they were like, oh, if your trip's in November, and we do the operation in mid-October, you'll be fine. I'm like, oh, okay, if you say so. So what they ended up doing was, for 2 weeks or so, I was given like a temporary medicine to, thyroid hormone replacement kind of thing. But it was only meant for 2 weeks. And like, now that I am off my medications again, like, holy crap, there's no way I would have survived that trip without that medicine. Because I am so weak right now. Like, I'm not even kidding. So, but while we were in Japan, obviously in Japan, you're walking all the time. And, like, it's to the point that I think we did almost 20,000 steps a day. Like, we were there for, like, what, 5 days? 6 days? And in total, we did, like, more than 100,000 steps in that one trip. I did take like a bunch of pictures and videos that I was supposed to turn into like a reel or something, but I just kind of forgot to actually do it. But I do have a bunch of footage. It's just, standard, we just did standard touristy things like Osaka Castle, go to Kyoto, stuff like that. Nothing too wild. But because we were doing so much of the sightseeing stuff, we didn't get to go shopping that much. And most of what I bought was actually just gachas. Like, I'm just walking around, if I see a gachapon or something that I wanted, I'm just like, okay, I'll just try that. And then if it was a character I wanted, I'd keep it. If it was a character I didn't want, I'd put it away and be like, okay, I'm gonna give that to friend. So, yeah, like, it was funny because, like, when we were packing up to go back home, it's just like a bunch of plastic balls because I keep the capsules. Because like when I gift gachapons to friends, like I think it makes more sense to give them the gift still in the capsule and let them be the ones to throw away the capsule. It's part of the charm that it's still inside the capsule. So, yeah. Sorry. I hit the mic. I hit the keyboard. So yeah, there. Then, what's this called? After the, if it isn't my favorite radioactive flower, hello. Yeah, we're alive. Yeah, my lower voice is currently extra raspy, so when I'm excited about something, I switch to my high voice, because otherwise you get this. But you're into this, so I guess you'd be happy with this. So yeah, there. And then, so I had to undergo another scan after the Japan trip, and like the scan was a radioactive scan for like checking if I had any leftover thyroid tissues in my in there. It's nice to hear your voice again regardless. Yay. Yeah, so they said that it was unexpected outcome for there to be leftover tissues, because even if you remove the entire gland, there are some tissues that get left behind that are like invisible to the naked eye. So it was very much expected that there would be some leftover, and just because it's leftover doesn't mean that it's cancerous cells, but because the cancer was in the thyroid, it's like they kind of just want to get rid of all of the thyroid just to be sure, because like, wouldn't it suck if it somehow came back in those itty-bitty tissues? Radioactive actually no, so I had to ingest a little bit of radioactive fluid, and then they put me into a machine to do like a full body scan kind of thing. And then the full body scan would show I had to ingest it and then come back after 24 hours, and then they put me in the machine so that they could check where the radioactivity like shows up. Because what they expect to see is that it will, if I still had those thyroid tissues left over, so it would be like collected mostly around my neck area and then in my digestive tract, urinary tract, because like obviously I ingested it. So that's the result that you do want to see, because if it shows up anywhere else in your body, then that's like the scary sign of it might have metastasized somewhere else. But thankfully, it came out just as expected. It only was in the thyroid area and then in the digestive and urinary. So they were like, okay, great. That means no signs of metastasis whatsoever. It's completely contained. And then also with the findings of the actual gland that was removed, everything was contained. Everything was, it was non-aggressive. It was not advanced. Like everything was showing everything was pointing to it was completely contained in the thyroid, and it never got anywhere else, and it's not aggressive. It's not, yeah. So yeah, it was that. But then they said that I would have to do the radioactive treatment to get rid of that extra bits of tissues in my neck. And so they said, okay, we'll schedule that for after your Japan trip. I'm like, okay, great. Yeah, exactly. It really was stage 1. So thankfully everything's looking good. So I had to do the radioactive thing. I took it last Monday. Yeah. So I had to be hospitalized again for that one, but it was, on one hand, it was the easiest hospital stay ever because I didn't have any IV, I didn't have any injections, I didn't have any, no wires on me or anything like that. But it was also annoying because I had to be, I couldn't order better food. I had to eat whatever the hospital served me, and my god, hospital food is never great, Like, I had no choice but to eat whatever they served because I was put on a low iodine diet, because the radioactive thing that I took to attack the cells was an iodine. So to make sure that the radioactive one is the one that's at work, I had to be put on a low iodine diet, and my god, the food sucked. The food sucked. Can't slip in some MSG. I mean, thing is, it's like, it's not that I wasn't allowed any salt, but like it has to be like non-iodized salt. So like if it's rock salt, could be fine. Like I've been telling Yaya also, like since I got home, like I can have salt, but it has to be the non-iodized one. And she was like, oh, easy, we have that. I'm like, great. But yeah, and they just said, actually when they released me, they said no seafood. So like, because apparently the foods that are high in iodine are like squid, clam, shrimp, stuff like that. So it's kind of funny because like as part of my health stuff in terms of like getting cholesterol down, getting weight down, stuff like that, I've been eating more seafood and chicken. And then suddenly with the radioactive thing, they're like, okay, you can't have seafood. I'm like, well, okay, I guess I'm gonna go back to my carnivore ways for a bit and just sacrifice the cholesterol temporarily. But it actually works out perfectly because the time where I'll be allowed to just go back to my usual diet and everything is right before Christmas. So, like, at least the timing just, it aligned perfectly. I can eat whatever I want come Christmas. So at least there's that. Anyway, so, because of the radioactive thing, so I had to be in the hospital for like 3 days, 2 nights, and the thing is, the food was so bland. I never finished anything that they served. I just like relied on the fruits that they gave me, and honestly, the best thing that I ate the entire 3 days that I was there, I'm so sorry to them, but the best thing I ate when I was there was a steamed potato. Like, that's how bad the food was. Literally, the yummiest thing was a steamed potato. I don't know what the hell they were doing with the meat. Like, it was just so weird. Like, it was just so badly seasoned and tough and just blah. I tried so hard to eat it, but literally the only thing that I was happy to be eating was the potato. So yeah. And then so they let me go home on last Wednesday. And the thing is, like, I was telling the doctors beforehand, like, before I got what's it called? Before I got put into the hospital for the treatment. Why is hospital food so bad, right? Like, don't you want your patients to feel better? Why are you making it worse? But yeah, like, the thing is, I already bought concert tickets to this local band. For the non-Filipinos, I super recommend you give them a listen if you want to. They're called Ben and Ben, like, Ben ampersand Ben, so Ben and Ben, because they're a pair. The frontmen are a pair of twins, and their middle names are both Benjamin. So that's why they're called Ben and Ben. Like, one's Miguel Benjamin, the other one's Paulo Benjamin. So their band name is Ben and Ben. Their music is so good, and they have a lot of English songs. So, like, yeah, and can't really stay for long, but wishing you all the strength. And the next step, we'll be watching VOD. Thank you, Javier. Take care. Merry Christmas. But yeah, I had already bought tickets to the Ben and Ben concert, and I was just like begging the doctors and stuff, like, can I still go? I already have tickets. Like, please. And it was that Saturday. And they were like, okay, fine, but that's the only one that you're allowed to go out for until the end of your isolation period. And then there's like a bunch of extra stipulations too. Like, I had to wear long sleeves and pants and closed shoes and drink like lots of water in the previous day so that I could like try to bring down the radioactivity levels as much as possible, and take lots of long showers also to bring out the radioactivity. Then I had to wear long sleeves so that I would have a lower chance of contaminating things around me and things like that. I was just like, I don't care, like, just let me go to the concert, fine. And holy crap, no regrets. Like, it was such a good concert. I'll try to show some videos later. Like, they allowed us to take videos and stuff, but my god, it was an experience. So, like, one of the coolest things that they did was that we were all given these LED bracelets to wear, and like at first I was wondering oh, what the, hang on, my mom's messaging. Sorry, my mom's asking me for something. Okay. Wow. What was I saying? Right, so concert. So we were all given these LED bracelets to wear, and we were all given these LED bracelets to wear. And at first, I was like looking at it, and I'm just like, okay, how does this work? Like, I don't see an on switch or anything on it. And then I was just like, whatever. Maybe it's like going to work on its own. And I was right. It just works on its own. Like, it was so cool because I was in general admission, so like, you know, I was way up. But it also meant that I had a really good view of like the entire arena. And like, it was really magical, like to see the lights just like pre-programmed and just turning on and off with the timing of the song, changing colors and stuff like that. And then there's like the set design of the stage. Then there's an animation that was also playing to accompany the songs because the songs had like a story behind them too. It was so cool. Like, I have to say it, of all the concerts that I've ever been to, I have to say that this was the most like magical concert that I've experienced. It was, production value was insane. And like, yes, I do think that it actually beats every other concert I've been to. In terms of every concert I've ever been to in my life, which isn't that many, but I think like this one, the Ben and Ben concert, is now officially my #1 most magical concert experience I've been to, and second would be Magical Mirai, as in like the Hatsune Miku concert that I went to when I was still living in Japan, because obviously holograms, it's so cool. Then third would probably be Bazooka Rocks, because that was like emo kid dreams come true. It was like so many bands in one after the other in a convention center. That was so fun. I was still in college at the time. And then, yeah, so there. And then now I'm back into isolation mode, and the thing is like, I think it's only now that I really feel the brunt of everything. Like, I guess the whole time it's been an adrenaline rush of how much has been happening, and now my body's really feeling the crash. Like, I found out that aside from the thyroid shit, I also have an iron and a vitamin D deficiency, and I cannot take the medicines or the supplements to fix it until I also get the thyroid medicine, which is probably going to be like in January. So I'm like triple nerfed right now, and I'm so freaking weak, and it sucks because like I'm not used to being this like low powered, but you know, it is what it is. Like, we deal with it. It's fine. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. Just a sec. Be right back. No worries, Moose. Hang on, I just need to give something to my mom real quick. I'll be right back. Wah. Okay, I'm back. No problem, Moose. Don't you worry about it. Hi. Okay, hopefully that's all my mom needs, but there's a chance that she's gonna need a little more. Anyway, so I'm just gonna do like the quickest recap I can do for Moose. But anyway, number 1, here's my new scar. Ta-da. You see, it's right there on my neck. Ta-da. Yeah. We added a toggle for the necklace. So like now I can remove it and show off the scar. Yeah. Okay. It's a really long scar. And oh no. Wow. Okay. There we go. There. Okay. There. Yes. So, yeah. There we go. Yeah, Operation October, went to Osaka in November, got radioactive treatment this December. I'm currently in isolation until right before Christmas, but I did get to go to a concert last Saturday, with permission from my doctor, and it was such a cool concert. And yes, that's like the most summarized version of what's happened. Actually, let me go through my stuff and see. Like, do I have anything specifically that... Okay, in terms of the concert one, I definitely know which video I want to show. But in terms of the Japan trip, like, I'm trying to figure out what's the nicest thing that I can show. Oh, I think this one probably. Wait. Which one's the nicest video? Was this the nicest video? Let me just check. Nah. Was it this one? Probably that one. Or this one? Yeah, no, I think it's this one. Okay, hang on. Let me... Okay, I'm gonna just send a bunch of these things to myself, cause like they're in my phone, so I'm gonna send it to myself into the computer so I can show it off. Where it be? Just gonna pick out a few cool things from the Japan trip that I can show off. So we were staying in the Dotonbori area. Like, we were staying in the very, very, very noisy area of Dotonbori, but it was okay. Like, it was very noisy, but you know, it is what it is. I think the other pictures are in my other phone, but what else? There, I think these 3 should do it. Okay, there. Now let me just grab them and show them. Okay. I will switch to the other scene because it's easier to show things off in that one. Let me just switch. I forgot there's no I forgot there's no BGM here. There we go. Let me just grab the things. Oh my god, excuse me. You're on demand and getting better, it sounds like. I got better, and then now I feel worse again, in a way. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I think it's because I had some temporary meds when I was in Japan, so I got like a boost of feeling so powerful, and then after that, like, I was off the meds again, and now everything feels like a huge crash. So it's just like it's a very mixed feeling, I'd suppose. I think this one probably is. This is a good one. Hang on, let me just check. Okay, turn off desktop audio first. I need to double check if this is the right video. Where is it? Is it this one? No, not that one. Was it this one? No, is it this one? Nah, not that one. Is it this one? Oh my god. Okay, the goosebumps. Yeah, it's this one. Let me... Man, reliving that concert is so good. Radiation stuff and a compromised immune system doesn't help. Yeah, definitely. Good god. Okay, I really want to show these things to you guys, because, like, I don't know, it was just really cool. I just... Hang on. There's another really cool one. Was it this one? Yes, this one. Okay. And then the finale. Okay. So... I'll start with videos. This one. Okay, I will pause the BGM. Okay. I think the video might be too big if I do it like that. There. Okay. Okay, so this is from the Japan trip. So yeah, like there's this one garden that we got to go to, and like it was just so peaceful, so zen, so pretty, and like it was an accident that we even found that place, because we were originally supposed to we were supposed to like ride the scenic train, but then when we got there, the scenic train was already like fully booked. But they were like, oh, if you just want to go to Arashiyama, then you can just walk, because it's just in a few minutes. And we're like, oh, okay. So we walked it, and then realized, like, while we were walking, there was a path that like went into the grove, and then there was a garden within the bamboo grove. And like I was telling my parents how like if we were on the train, we would have missed this garden, and like it was just so pretty and so zen, and yeah, it was great. And then two quick images of food that I'd like to show. Number one, we had some actual Kobe beef Is the video supposed to be in vertical? Yeah, because I was taking a lot of videos and pictures in vertical because I was going to turn it into a reel. Yeah, we had some real Kobe beef. Hell yeah, it's the most sinful thing ever. Jesus, like, ugh. And then of course, we also got to have some. You can't go to Japan without having some Otoro. Hell yeah. So yeah, I've been thinking of making a reel of all the things that we did in Osaka also. But yeah, so there. Then the next thing that I wanted to show is like a few videos of the concert. Like, oh my god, it was magical. So first one of them is horizontal, and then two of them are vertical. So let me just this one is right. So check this out. I really super love this band. They're my favorite local band. And they do have a lot of English songs also. So like, yeah. So look at how cool this is. Like, yeah, everyone had an LED bracelet, and it's pre-programmed, so we weren't doing anything, but it's just, you know, there. It felt so magical just to see how the lights were just changing on their own. And then yeah, you see there's like an animation in the background with the lyrics. It was so cool. And then another clip I took, this one's in vertical. Like, look at how the lights are just I love it. Just fix it. Like the set design, there's the keyboardist. Yeah, the pre-programmed LEDs were so cool. It would be cool to have that with Light 6 too, yeah. But like the nice thing with the bracelets, like I didn't have to hold my hand up, and you know, it's still just there on my wrist. God, so cool. Then yeah, they have a violinist in their band too. They are a 9-person band. The violinist is not the usual main singer, but that's another thing that I really love with them, is that they're not afraid to let the other members of their band sing. Like, there's a part where the violinist is singing, there's a part where their percussionist is singing. Like, it's so amazing. This is like the finale. Like all the confetti and smoke and whatever, and just like all the lights just going crazy. Yeah, that's their name, Ben and Ben. So yeah, it was so cool. Okay, I'll go back to the talking area now. Okay. How Brian May would step in to sing a few. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah. Actually, what I find really cute about this is also like, yeah. So they're a 9-person band. And they're called Ben and Ben because the two frontmen are a pair of twin brothers whose middle names are both Benjamin. Like, so one of them is Paolo Benjamin, the other one's Miguel Benjamin. So that's why they're called Ben and Ben, because they're two Bens. And then they're a 9-piece band. The two Bens are both guitarists and singers. And then they're always on acoustic guitar. Then they have another guy who's on electric guitar. They have a girl on the drums. Then they have two percussionists who also do a lot of vocals. Like, they have a lot of blendings in their songs. So the two percussionists that aren't on like full drum sets, they're more on like the other kinds of percussion instruments. Like, they have bongos and tambourines and other, you know, the other non-full drum kit types of percussions. And they also do vocals. One's a guy, one's a girl. And then they have a girl who's a bassist and a girl on the keyboard and a violinist guy. It's, oh my god, they're my favorite local band. I love them so much. Yeah, so it was so fun, but I also felt how weak my body currently is with this nerf, because holy crap, I had to like walk at, I think I was walking at like 1/4 my usual speed. Hello, Avi! Hello. Well, back, I think, yeah, I didn't really want to announce this as like my grand return or anything like that, because I'm definitely not yet ready to go back to having like full schedules, for like weekly schedules and stuff like that. But I can handle these, you know, one-offs every now and then for now. I don't think I'll be able to do any karaoke anytime soon though. As you can hear, my voice is kind of not there. I can do like little bits and pieces. Like, I can't do my usual belting. I can't reach my usual belting because, like, I guess with how many months that I've been out of it, my vocal cords don't know anymore how to go there. I don't know. And because there's that weird tightness on my neck with the operation. Like, yeah. So quick introduction for everybody, the regulars here in chat. So Avi over here is one of my, I guess technically she's a kohai, who I have big plans with soon, along with Ruby Rosie, who was the first person who was in chat earlier today, and along with another kohai, Michu. We have big plans in store. We'll get there. It just takes time. In the meantime, just focus on yourself and we'll be happy to pop into it. Thank you, Boos! Woo. So yeah, I think the only thing that's been tough is, well, actually not the only thing. There's been a lot of tough things, but it's also been nice, I guess. Like, I don't know. I literally had therapy this morning and I was just like talking to my therapist about how I feel annoyed that I haven't been able to do more, because it's kind of just like, this is the perfect time for me to be doing things from like my personal projects and stuff like that, because I'm not employed right now, I don't have anything, blah blah. And then my therapist is staring at me like, girl, you're literally fighting cancer, like, can you not? I'm just like, okay, sorry. So, like, okay, yes, I will extend myself some more grace. I'm sorry. But yeah, we have big plans for 2035. Hopefully they will go well. But yeah. There's a lot of things that I want to accomplish. I don't know if we'll be able to, but we're gonna try our best. I'm not even sure, honestly, like, what I'm gonna do in terms of, like, once I'm okay, once I feel like I'm back in my own body, because I currently feel like this is not my body, in a way, because, like, I know I'm not a weak ass, so I'm like, what is this? Why am I so weak? I hate it. But yeah, like, once I get all the medications that I need, and once I'm back to actually feeling like a human being and all that stuff, the therapist said chill. Like, girl, chill. Yeah, but like, once I'm feeling, you know, back to normal and stuff, I'm really just wondering whether to pursue full-time employment again, or to try freelancing more seriously again, or I don't know. I seriously don't know. But yeah, I do think I will be able to upgrade my streams soon also though, because I am going to be getting a simple PC soon for Christmas. She knows she's not a purple-haired cartoon character. She's becoming self-aware. No! Oh no! 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 Don't take my purple hair away from me. It's my favorite color. No! Luckily, that's an issue for tomorrow's Kaika. Indeed, indeed. But yeah, I am going to be getting a PC soon. It's not anything too fancy yet. But you know, it's still going to be, you know, it's still a PC, and like at the very least I'll be able to do dual PC setups, you know. It's not like an ultra strong PC or anything, but it's a start. And all of the funds that Moose has been donating, I'm sorry, I can't even say that everybody has been donating, because honestly, if you open the throne and look at the specific goal up here on the upper left one, it says like $400 raised for new PC funds. That's literally all Moose, like 100% Moose. But yeah, like what I was saying is that I'm probably going to use that fund to slowly upgrade the PC as we go to get things more and more powerful. But that's also why I wanted to finally get a PC, because, you know, at least if I already have the CPU and, you know, everything's working well, I can just upgrade one at a time, you know? I was surprised there are no nationwide computer chains in the Philippines. Are there none? Yeah, no, they're technically not nationwide, no. Yeah, no, BC Express is only in Manila. Wait, you got me thinking. You got me thinking there. Avery, there's no PC Express in your area, right? It's like a different chain. There's Octagon. We have Octagon. That's... But no, but... I think Octagon comes with SM. So, technically... I guess if there's an SM, then technically there's a bit of a nationwide chain, but I don't know if it really counts. Like, it's weird. I don't really know. I wish I could donate, but I just bought a... Yo! Congrats! That's... No, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Like, oh my god. I'm the congrats. Congrats on house. Is PC Works also an SM thing? I only know PC Express, and like, yeah, but I don't know. With mine, I didn't have it like built in a shop, because usually it gets more expensive when you get the pre-built whatevers and what. My cousin built it for me, or rather, it's a secondhand, but from my cousin. But he fixed it up real good, because he's like the computer guy in our family. Or rather, his dad is the computer guy of the entire family. He literally works in IT. So, of course, the son is also very, very knowledgeable with computers and stuff. So, like, he fixed up his old PC and sold it to me for like a really, really good price. So, and then he like fixed up some of the old parts and all that stuff. So, he's gonna give it to me on Christmas. So, woohoo! We christened the new PC as the Kaika box. I suppose so. I need to clear up some of my table space for it though. But yeah, I'm probably... Come January, I'll be able to try doing dual PC streams already. But, like, I have tried, like, I've tried doing a dual PC, like, trial, not an actual stream. Like, I just wanted to see what would happen if I played something on my laptop and connected to somebody else's PC. And so I have an idea of how to make it work. Yeah. I just need to like figure out all the logistics and stuff once it's here. But yeah, I'll start like fixing things up once I'm more able-bodied, I guess. Aside from that, what else has been going on? Oh, I've been sewing. That's one thing that I've been doing. I've been sewing. Because I have plans of cosplaying as Shinri, in right after the new year. So there's that. Let me just grab a picture of my progress. The pictures. I'm getting encoding overloaded. I can't wait till that's no longer an issue. Oh, why is it so small? But yeah. Ta-da! My progress so far. I have the base of his jacket. I just have to do the details next. But yeah, they have a jacket and it fits me. I can wear it. Yes. Woohoo. What else? Brain. I have so much brain fog. It's like it's not even funny, guys. Like the brain fog is so real. But yeah, I've been doing some sewing. I've been trying to do this. Like I haven't cosplayed also since. Wow, since when? Since when? When was the last time I even cosplayed at all? Wait. Because I was supposed to do a cosplay of Bibu in like early October, but then I got hospitalized again because of because I fainted. Oh, forgot about that part. Yeah. I fainted in the hospital before the thing. What's better short term for you? PC fund or general? Wait lang, just a moment. Somebody burst in again. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, sorry about that, because my mom is going to a Christmas party, but their theme is rock and roll. So, obviously, she borrowed stuff from me, because I'm the one with the rock and roll punk, what's it called? Wardrobe. What's better for me short term, PC Fun or General? Currently General. Because I don't have any income right now. Yeah, because like, the PC fund, like, I do have enough put away for paying my cousin off for the basic PC, and then, you know, I'm gonna just work up the upgrades as we go. But in terms of short term right now, General is more needed, I'd say, because I don't have any income. Gotcha, no problem. Oh no! We know what that means, everybody. Moose is back. Moose is back. Yeah, I lent my mom some, like, my wardrobe stuff, because stuff that I haven't worn in a while, so that hopefully it's not radioactive. But yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna stare at the screen and wait, because I see my throne pop-up thingy on the screen, so it should do something. If Moose sends something, it should have a pop-up, as far as I know. And just as I said it! And just as I said it! What the fuck? That was so loud! Oh my god, that was so loud! Wait, I didn't think it was gonna be that loud. Oh my god, I'm gonna pull it down a little bit. I hope you guys are happy with that new version of the alert box. Thank you, Moose. Oh my god. Best I can do for now. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Oh my gosh. $75! Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you. I like how he says that as if it's such a, it's like a crime. They're like, oh, I'm sorry, that's the best I can do. Like, bro, you are single-handedly keeping me afloat. Thank you. Yay. I won't go hungry. I'm kidding. No, this is the times like these. I'm grateful that I can still, like, just live off my parents' stuff, because, like, holy crap. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Moose. Thank you as always. Ah! Wee! Okay. Thank you, Moose. Thank you. I'd hate to have to go without such a wonderful creator. Sobbing. Crying in the club. Thank you. I really hope that I can get my voice back soon. Well, here's the thing. I know I promised you a cover of Kyofu All Back. It is still in the works, promise. It's just that my artist is probably pretty swamped with, like, real life stuff, but she has been working on it. She's been sending me updates here and there. And, like, the thing is, at least with her, it's like she's doing the art and the animation both in one. So, like, once she's done, it's literally, like, the video's done. But I haven't managed to record yet. But thankfully, you know, Kyofo Back is a song that would call for like the cuter voice rather than the screaming rock voice anyway. So I think I could probably manage it once I'm used to using her voice again a little bit more. Let me go with the back burner. I do have a cover already set up for January. It's already done. I recorded it a long time ago, but I just didn't have somebody to do the MV, and like thankfully I did find somebody for the MV and it came out so good. So yeah, it's totally fine. You get healthy first. I am cool. So yeah, I do have a cover lined up for a January release, and it's pretty epic if I do say so myself. I currently cannot sing like that, but it was something I recorded a long time ago. But I'm glad it's finally gonna be able to go out soon. But yeah, yeah. Then for Feb, I'm gonna see if I can manage to do this collab duet song with my friend. Then yeah, yay! But yeah, if it's like cutesy singing, I can definitely still manage, cause like, you know, this voice, when I use this voice, it's still fine. I don't sound any different. It's still there. See, like, I'm fine. But like, when it's the lower middle tones, it's missing. Like, so yeah, I don't know. But I'm definitely gonna try to aim for monthly releases, maybe, if we can, but that might be a little too what's it called, ambitious. But at the very least, it'll be my way of slowly easing back into things again. So yeah, let's see, what else is there. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to do another stream before Christmas. We might be able to. I don't know. It depends on how the body's feeling. Cause like, I'm also trying to cram in the work on the cosplay that I'm making. But yeah, I'm happy to wait. I feel awful if you pushed yourself, but I leave it to you. That's true. I know you'd rather I take care of myself first. Thank you. But yeah, what's this called? Yeah, I promise I take care of self, I swear. Let's see, is there anything else that I'm looking for here? Okay, I think, yeah, in terms of like updates for my life, that's the main four. Cause like, you know, in the thumbnail, you'd see like the 4 pictures that I put on the thumbnail were hospital, Osaka Castle, a concert, and radioactive sign. So like, those are the main 4 updates I have. But that doesn't mean they're ending, okay? Like, I'm just mentioning like what were the main things that happened. And so now I'm kind of just floating by, trying to figure out like how to pace myself in the next few days. Because I know for sure once I am done with my isolation period, it's gonna get so busy. Like, the last day of my isolation, I'm going to a friend's wedding. The next day, I'm meeting up with a friend who lives in Japan and is home for the holidays. And then the day after that, it's already Christmas Eve. And then it's Christmas Day. And then the day after that, I have another meetup with a different group of friends because another friend who lives abroad is home also for the holidays. And then the day after that, what was the day after that? I think I already scheduled a hangout with somebody else on that day too. And then the day after that is my aunt's birthday. And then I go home to the province for the new year. Like, it's gonna be a whirlwind. So, yeah. Probably going to have to spend the rest of the days working on my costume to make sure that I can actually finish it in time. But I really did want to push for a stream today because I woke up early today because I had therapy. Well, early is subjective because with how weak I am lately, like I've been waking up at like 1 p.m. And yeah, so it was today that I finally woke up at like 10:30. So crazy how fast and slow the year. Yeah, no, honestly, like this year sucked. Like I definitely would not call it my worst year ever. I've had worse, but this year sucked. Holy crap, this year sucked. There were a few good moments here and there, sure, but in general, wow, this was a shitty year. Hello, Belle. Like, oh, hello, Rosa. Oh my gosh, sabay pa. Hi guys. Wait, I'm checking my phone right now. Like, when's the last time I even cosplayed? It wasn't good. Yeah, no, this year sucked. When was the last time I cosplayed? Holy crap. I'm just looking through all of my photos, trying to find a selfie of, because I usually take a selfie when seriously, was this the last one? Oh my god, it was the start of September. No, but I was looking like when was the last one before I went on hiatus. Dude, it was the Miku when I was singing with Project Materia, but like, ugh, Lord. I botched that performance so badly. I felt so bad. Like, ugh, God. I'm back on break from work. Hello, Ruby! Yeah, you were my PA. I did so badly in that concert though. I feel so bad. I feel like I brought the band down. I swear that was not a good performance for me. But yeah. It was the acoustics. Well, okay, that too. The acoustics were, and the mixing. The mixing was so bad then. Like even the band was complaining. Like, why does it sound like that? We literally couldn't hear our keyboardist at all. You're always your own harshest critic. Well, it's true. No, but I actually missed like a bunch of notes when I was listening to the recording. And I was just like, yeah. So yeah, my last full cosplay was actually like September 2. Holy crap. So yeah. It's been a while since I've been able to do something properly. Lord. Yeah, okay. I'm just like looking through my album and checking on things and just, yeah. Life has been pretty crazy. Yeah, life has been pretty crazy. But, you know, at least we're still alive, right? At least we're still here. Yeah. We'd make do with what we got. What was this? What's this? Oh. Small victories! Yeah, like there's a thing going around of just like brag about what you accomplished in 2024, and like the only thing I put was like I survived. Where's my bonk hammer? No, don't bug me! Oh no. So yeah, like there's a bunch of things that I wanna accomplish next year, hopefully. Because yeah, no, survival is great. Survival's the hardest bit. Like, honestly, I've never posted it like on my personal social medias, like you know, because like my family and like the not so close friends, like, like acquaintances from school and stuff like that. Like, they don't follow me here. They don't know that this exists, right? So I mean, my family knows about what happened to me health-wise and stuff, except, well, there's one grandmother and one aunt that we still haven't told the entire truth to. Cause my grandmother is so much of a worrywart, like absolute worrywart, and we didn't want to say the C word to her because my grandfather on that side, so her husband, passed away from cancer when I was in college. So I feel like if we told her that, even if we told her that it's stage 1, it's okay, it's all gonna be fine, we feel like it would probably make her like sob uncontrollably all the time. So we were just like, you know what, maybe we should just wait until everything's done before we tell her that it was actually that. Like, what we ended up telling her was that I got hospitalized, it had to be removed, because there was something. Like, we didn't even say what it was, we were like, there's just something. So I haven't managed to ever post anything like openly on my personal like social media stuff yet. So I'm just like waiting that out and just like probably I don't know, probably on my birthday or something is when I'll finally say that, because like it's one of those, how sometimes there are people who like don't post anything ever and then they're just gonna post like one really really giant thing and then they just stop posting again. I'm kind of like that. So I'm thinking like maybe around my birthday or something, that's when I'll post all of the, man, that last year of my 20s was such a freaking weird ass ride. But you know what? Whatever. Yeah, screw it. I am openly declaring it because I can't openly declare that I'm millennial without also declaring the fact that I'm turning 30. Like I'm the end of it. I'm the end of the line of millennial. So I can't keep saying I'm in my 20s and then declare myself millennial. Like, it doesn't add up. So yeah, fuck it. I'm turning 30. Who cares? But yeah, like, it's probably gonna be one of those posts where just like, big 3-0, blah blah blah, then like I'd have to deal with cancer, but hey, here we are, blah 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 blah. Eventually, like, I'll post that. Kaika's our last line of defense. Like, I absolutely refuse to even be called zillennial. Like, I consider that people after me, like, I have friends who are in the same year as me who would call themselves zillennial, and I completely accept that. But me, myself, I do not. I refuse to call myself a zillennial. I am millennial, no matter what you say. That's a thing? Yeah, apparently. So it's the one for people who don't fully feel Gen Z, but don't fully feel millennial either. The ones who are like dancing in between. Dancing through life. So yeah, like there. Aozora Tori, Avery right there. I'd say Avery is a zillennial probably. 30's not bad overall. Next 10 years are a little rough though. I have a feeling. Can we agree to never consider Zoomers adults? Yes. Sorry. Yes. Absolutely yes. Never heard of zillennial before. Yeah, so there's some people who call themselves that because it's like, in terms of the year and the age, they are by all means supposedly Gen Z by age and year, but there are a lot of things with the younger Gen Z crowd that they super do not subscribe to, and they probably grew up with more millennial type things, so they end up in that like micro category of zillennial. But I refuse to put myself in that category. I am millennial. Like, fuck that. So, yeah, if ever I do another debut or whatever, I just say, and like, your age, I just say millennial and like leave it at that. It's up to you to figure it out. I'm just gonna say I'm a millennial. What the hell even is skibbity? Fuck that shit. Like, God, okay. Honestly, Gen Alpha scares the hell out of me. Okay, I gotta say it. Gen Alpha scares the fuck out of me. People who grew up with TV instead of TikTok. Yeah, exactly. Like, there are people who are, by all means, Gen Z by age, but still grew up reaching actual television, dial-up internet, and stuff like that. Still actually had a childhood where they went outside, you know, stuff like that. In the club, we're all fuck that. We all fam. I hate it. The Zoomers know what a floppy disk was. They think it's a save icon. That's it. I know that much. Like, when I interact with my younger cousins, like my much younger cousins, I'm like, yes, child. Avi, if you're still in here, I'm so sorry. I swear I'm not slandering you. You're not, I mean, not that Avi's my cousin or anything, but Avi is one of the, Avi's the youngest in our little group. One of the plans that we're, of in 2025. Avi's the youngest one, most definitely, like, fully Gen Z. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to slander you, I swear. Oh my god. If you're a Zoomer who grew up without the internet, everyone else in your generation... Exactly. Like, you mean the 3D save icon? Yeah. So, it's just, the feeling when you tell people you're older than Google. Oh my god. Oh god. Nar. Yeah, so, yeah, stuff like that. Like, I refuse to even call myself, like, a cusp, whatever, zillennial. I am 1000% millennial, no matter what anybody says. I hate hearing Skibbity, but I will say I watched, like, the first 12 or so episodes of Skibbity Toilet. It was strangely compelling for Gmod brain rot. Oh god. Oh my god, you're stronger than I am. I don't think I'd even be able to tolerate, like, even opening a link of it. Oh lordy. Wait. Where did I put the remote? The remote for the aircon so far. I was surprised to find out Google only launched in 2001. Oh shit, I am older than it. Oh no. Oh well. That's life. Basically, some sort of fever dream our generation spoke before. Yeah, fever dream sounds about right. Like, I don't know. It's just, we live and die by swords. Oh god. It's so weird, honestly, to me. Like, when I hear the teenagers now just conversing. Oh, here, I'm sorry. So, I've been joining a few Discord servers recently, because I've been hoping to, like, make more connections and stuff like that, because I know for a fact that as a VTuber, I don't think I've been doing a bad job in terms of, like, being a VTuber as is. And, like, you know, I just need more time to get some ideas out there. I have a bunch of things planned, but I know that my weakest point is networking and marketing, because, like, I don't have a lot of connections. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna try and put myself out there a little more, make a few connections, especially in, like, singing servers and stuff like that. And then so I joined this one server that was supposed to be, I think it was, like, I can't remember if it was, I think it was a Project Sekai and Alien Stage, crossover thing. It was like a Project Sekai AU in Alien Stage world. But then, like, when it got to the point where, you know, you're assigning yourself roles and all that stuff, and so I went to the roles, like, assigning, pronouns, any, what's your favorite Project Sekai group? This one. Favorite character? This one. And then got to the age. And I just froze because the 3 options for the age were 13 to 15, 16 to 18, and then 18 up. And I was just like, absolutely not. Wait, was that right? Wait, let me check. I need to find it. I sent it to my cousin. Wait, has image. I know I sent that image to my cousin. Wait, where is it? There, age range there. Yeah, 13 to 15, 16 to 18, and then 19 up. And like, I shit you not, with that age range, there were 76 people that were in the 13 to 15 range, 51 people in the 16 to 18 range, and then only 13 people in the 19 and up range. And I was just like, absolutely not, get me out of here. I was horrified when I saw those numbers. I was just like, nope. Oh my god. Skibidi series is actually pretty good, but it's all the other random weird terminology in Gen Alpha that is super cringe. Yeah, I have to agree. Rain has been explaining stuff to me since he teaches senior high school. Oh dear god. I'll be responsible work and do my rounds. Be back in like 30 minutes. Okay, sure, Rosa. No prob. And oh my gosh, like literally just yesterday, I had to try and explain the word scrunkly to Damian Draw. Because I sent him a meme of something. It's like it was a Castlevania meme of like people who like Isaac, and that's like a really long paragraph of like very well thought out things, and then people who like Hector, he's a scrunkly. And then he was like, what the fuck is a scrunkly? I was like, how do I explain this? Yeah, no, teenagers scare the freaking hell out of me. Honestly, I've never felt so much harder for MCR's lyrics of teenagers than I do now. As a nearly 30-year-old, like, teenagers scare the living shit out of me. Holy crap. Speaking of like MCR though, like I saw an announcement. Scrunkly is a decent word though. It does conjure. It does. But like the fact that I had to explain it to a fellow millennial, and I was just like, okay, well, you see. But yeah, so we saw an announcement that there's like an emo concert that's happening sometime in like I think May. And I would have wanted to go, but it's expensive as fuck because it's not just one band, it's 3 bands. And it's oh my gosh, wait, let me open it. No, Philippines 2025. Scrunkly is like something that you find cute, but also like it's like a term of endearment of sorts for something that's cute with could also have a tinge of ugly to it also, but like when you say that he's my scrunkly, it's like you just want to squish him up and stuff. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, okay, here. So, apparently, there's gonna be this concert in May that's like, Boys Like Girls, The Click 5, and Secondhand Serenade, all 3 of them in one night. in May, and my god, the teenager in me wants to, but like because it's 3 bands, obviously it's a lot more expensive than usual. Like the lowest tier is 4,500 bucks. So I'm like, I cannot afford it. But I feel like if it was this price, but MCR was in it, I'd be more willing. You know what I mean? Like, I love these 3 bands. I would love to go if I had extra money, but I would have been more willing to spend that amount if it were bands that I'm even more into. Like, if MCR was in there, I would have just like thrown myself into the fire, you know what I mean? Like, a wet cat, it's disheveled, but it's still kind of cute. Yeah. I think that's a pretty perfect explanation of a scrunkly. Oomphy, it's, yeah, Oomphy comes from OOMF, which is one of my followers, and then they just turned it into a cute term by adding the IE. So it's basically like a Twitter term for somebody who follows you, and usually it's a mutual. You're usually like mutual followers of each other, and yeah, I can't justify spending a lot of money on concerts anymore. That's why I've been going to Gen Ad. Like, the last 2 concerts I went to, I was in Gen Ad, and honestly, it's really not that bad. When the Jonas Brothers came here to the Philippines in February, I went Gen Ad, and I had absolutely no problem being in Gen Ad. And the concert that I went to last Saturday, I was in Gen Ad again. Like, it's absolutely fine. Yeah. But yeah, this one, the thing is, it's 4-5, and then it's standing. Like, I don't mind paying for Gen Ad in, like, an arena, because at least you're seated. Like, sure, you're far away, but at least you have a chair, and it's not gonna get that rowdy because everyone has their own chair. Like, you know, just stay in your seat. But the problem is, I no longer enjoy being in the middle of, like, a mosh pit. I hate the idea. I think I became a bit more of a germaphobe since the pandemic, but, like, the idea of being in the middle of a mosh pit and being, like, squished by people and just feeling their sweat all over you just disgusts me now. I've become so much more introverted. Like, ugh. No, thank you. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, like, think about, like, spending 4,500 bucks, wait, in dollars, that would be, like, 4.5 divided by 59, $76, maybe. Well, of course, that's obviously probably not that much in American standards, but, like, you know, for us, it's kind of big. Yeah. Oh my god, literally that means Moose just gave me enough to buy a ticket. No! I have to spend that on more important things. Absolutely not. What's this called? Yeah, like, spending 4,500 to see 3 bands, sure, but it's standing, which means everyone's going to be squishing against you, and just... No. Closest venue is outdoor, so general is lawn, no defined seating, old ass. Yeah, no, absolutely not. This one's at least a closed venue. It's a convention center, so I know it's at least like closed and air conditioned. But the idea of being stuck in the middle of how many people does not appeal to me. You know. I don't know. I guess it depends on the layout that they will show, I suppose. I don't know. Like, yeah, no, it depends. Because, like, one of the most memorable and fun concerts I've been to in my life was also in that same convention center. And and it wasn't that bad in terms of the squishing. Actually, can I still Bazooka Rocks 2? I wonder if I can find like the list of that one. Where is it? Bazooka Rocks. Here, there's this one. I know I want this one. Where are the photos of what's in that? Yeah, no, I've gotten a lot more I've gotten a lot more about going to cons now too, cause it's just, I don't know, it just feels so blech. The nicest con that I've been to recently was because there were 2 cons happening at the same time. One was free and one was paid, and I went to the paid one, and obviously that meant the one with more people was the free one, which meant that the paid one that I went to was so much more peaceful and so much more enjoyable. Yeah. I mean, I go to cons because if I have a plan with a friend or something like that, or if I'm going to compete, or, you know, stuff like that. Like, I'll go for those reasons, but like, just going on my own accord for no reason, like, I don't think so. Okay. Bazooka Rocks 2. Is this here? Where's the list of the people who went here? I'm trying to find it. Bazooka Rocks 2. I'm trying to find the list of the people who performed here. Wait. Bazooka Rocks 2 2013? Was it 2013? Philippines. Yes, okay, it was this one. Open image in new tab. I'm blind as a bat. Okay. Yeah, so this one was fun. I remember. It was All-Time Low, Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, Anne Berlin. Shoot, I can't read. We Game as Romance, The Night Alive, Radio Drive-By, Uchi Sentai Noise, Save Me Hollywood, Faint Light, Mad Hatter Day, Penguin, and A Rocket to the Moon. So like, that was a lot of bands for $3,000 bucks. But like, that one was fun. And like, there were like a bunch of booths around that had like cute things you could do, like henna tattoos and stuff. So I had like a little henna on my hand for a while, and like it was an indoor air-conditioned thing. And the one that I wanted to be closest to the stage to anyway was the Japanese band. So obviously, since this one had a lot more normies, I was able to get really close to the stage during Uchi Sentai Noise's set, because that was the time that everybody else was going around and enjoying the booths, because they didn't know who Uchi Sentai Noise was. So I was the one who was like up front and like enjoying myself there. Yeah. Yeah, that like, yeah, something like that. That's like a huge amount of bands that you can enjoy. With this one, I get it. These 3 bands are very big bands. Boys Like Girls, Click 5, Secondhand Serenade. But, I don't know, I just can't justify it. I can't justify it. For 5? For 3? I mean, I guess I can, but like, do I really want to be in that mess? I don't think so. You know? Which one? The one that I'm talking about now? The Boys Like Girls, Click 5, Secondhand Serenade? It's called Playback. Playback Music Festival. It's happening on May 8th. Next year. And yeah, it's Boys Like Girls, Click 5, Secondhand Serenade. It's gonna be at SMX. I don't know if I want to. But like, I don't have income, so like, I can't justify the 4 or 5, dude. Okay, activities says festival merch, official artist merch, photo booth, food booths, and pop-up bars. I don't think that sounds fun enough. You know what I mean? Like, Bazooka Rocks at least had like the henna station and a bunch of other things that you could do. But this one just sounds like an indoor Coachella and a very small. I don't know. I don't know. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. You know? Let's just put it at that. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But for now, I'm probably like one of my high school friends was like, girl, we gotta go to this one, and I'm just like, I'm interested, but I'm also broke and jobless. She's like, oh right, fuck, that's fair. So it's just like, event quality depends on the product, definitely. And I have never heard of this production. Well, I mean, I don't even know who's the producer behind this. To be fair, I'm not sure who is behind it. Cause like with Bazooka Rocks, it was Pulp. Let me see nga. Playback Music Festival, brought to you by Super Awesome Productions. I have never heard of that. Something feels weird about the fact that they're called Super Awesome. You know what I mean? Not to be rude or anything, but Super Awesome Productions doesn't sound super awesome. Oh great, now I'm like researching. Exactly, their name gives off Fire Festival. Yeah, no, it's not doing it for me. I don't know if yeah, no. I don't know. It doesn't sound right, you know? I'm sorry, I don't mean to be like rude to them. I'm sure they're doing their best, but like I don't know. Are my standards too high? I don't know. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. But yeah. So yeah, like things like that. I'm thinking about things like that. And like, you know, it's also Christmas season right now, so it's also hella busy with so many things happening. Traffic is so bad. I guess in a way though, it's kind of nice that I'm currently isolated at this time because it's such hell to go out in this time anyway because like it's so fucking traffic. When it's December in Manila, like holy crap, the traffic gets like 5 times worse. It's so bad. Like I don't know, man. Everything's just a crawl. It's so hard to have things delivered. It's just ugh. If your name is patting yourself on the back, I'm suspicious. Actually, yeah. What the hell? We're super awesome. I'm sorry if anybody in Super Awesome ever sees this and it turns out that you guys are legit. I'm sorry. It's not anything personal. It's just you could have picked a better name, man. I'm sorry. So yeah, I don't even. Oh god. Okay, wait. Let me just close those extra tabs that I opened. Don't need to waste any more resources. Okay. Lord. So yeah, let's see. Is there anything else that I wanted to share? Oh, like I'm amassing more and more Hollow Stars merch. Slowly. Like I got the acrylic panel from the last concert, and so now I have the acrylic panel just like chilling on the side of my table. And then the 3D Vanguard debut merch is starting to arrive too. I know that my Shinri case is waiting for me outside my room once I'm done with isolation. And like, I also know that my Shinri birthday merch should be arriving soon. I hate how much of I hate how easy it is for me to fall into it as long as it's Hollow Stars. Cause like, the thing is, I love Hololive, of course, but because the girls' merch is so much more expensive, and like, the guys, I really feel deserve a lot more help with their sales and their recognition and stuff. So I feel more compelled to buy merch of the boys rather than the girls, because of the fact that like, I want Cover to know that there are people supporting them. You know what I mean? Like, if the problem of why Cover cannot afford to have the boys have a countdown live this year is because they used up a lot of funds and stuff, then here is me trying to offer funds back specifically for the boys in my efforts of saying please don't drop them. Oh gosh. I don't think they'd ever drop them just like that, but like, I feel like they deserve more. So yeah, that's just me being silly. But yeah, I'm just slowly amassing more and more Hollow Star stuff. Oh, so a while ago, you know how like I had to put my screen on break a while ago because when I said like somebody barged into my door and stuff like that, it was my mom showing me her final outfit based on all the things that I lent her. And because she opened the door too big, Chocolate came running into the room and tried jumping on me, and I'm just like, baby, no! I can't hold you! Don't do this to me! I can't hug you! And then she was just like, no, but why? And then, yeah, I had to come and get her, and like, as I picked her up and was dragging her back out the door, like, Chocolate was just like flailing her arms and just like flailing her limbs like, let me go! I want my mama! And I'm just like, I'm sorry, baby, I can't play with you yet. I'm sorry. My poor baby dog. I cannot touch her for another, how many more days? 1, 2, 3. I cannot pet her for another 4 days, and I cannot let her sleep in the room until Monday. But come Monday, she can finally sleep in the room again. So, at least there's that. I feel so bad for her. I'm gonna give her all the cuddles. Once I'm allowed to touch her again, I'm just gonna give her all the cuddles. Poor baby girl. My poor baby dog. I feel so bad because like she's just like, obviously she doesn't understand why, but she knows that that something's up because even Yaya's not staying inside the room, and like, you know, it's like it's basically like she got kicked out of her own room. So it's sad, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, I still love you, I swear. Dogs can sense, yeah, for sure. But then, you know, she saw the window of opportunity and like leapt through it so fast. I'm just like, give me my mama! I'm sorry, baby! I'm sorry! I could smell the radioactive. If she could smell it, shouldn't she be staying away from it? It's just like, I know it's dangerous, but I don't care. I want my mama. I was explaining to my 8-year-old nephew why he can't hug his mom yet. Oh no! Oh no! Power to her. I hope she'll be okay. I hope everything goes well from one cancer patient to another. But I am grateful talaga though that didn't have to go through chemo. Like, I had the radioactivity instead of the chemo, but like, oh my gosh, I don't even want to imagine how much worse it is. So like, I give all my best wishes to her. Dogs can smell cancer cells. Oh, that's cool. Dogs are amazing. Wow! Am I reading this right? That Avery actually said dogs are blessed babies? Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I love the growth. Fun fact, Avery used to be so afraid of dogs, like absolutely terrified of them. So hearing him say that dogs are blessed babies, makes me so happy. Oh, I'm so happy to hear you say that. Well, read, but yeah. Season 1 Rico, yeah. What else is there? Well, at the risk of talking about something that is way too, like, mainstream at the moment, but I'll talk about it in a slightly different tone than everybody else, I suppose. So, of course, the Wicked movie. I have watched it, yes. Here's the thing, for me, because I am a huge Idina fangirl. I am such a huge Idina fangirl, like, you have no idea. So, without really spoiling anything, I suppose, in case anybody here still plans on watching and has not gotten to watch yet, all I'm gonna say is, in terms of the production value, the effects, I think the movie was very good in terms of the effects and the choreography, the way that they visually presented Oz and everything. I think that they did great in that regard. There were some times, though, where it felt like the movie was kind of a little too dark in the dark moments. And I mean that literally, I mean too dark in the sense of like, oh, that's too dark a theme. Like, literally, I can't see shit dark. Like, color grading dark. Like, could you turn on the lights, please? Kind of dark. That. And then, like, in the bright moments, it's like really bright. I watched the OG cast Wicked musical, so I'm hesitant to watch. Okay, so as somebody who is a huge Idina and Kristen fangirl, what I will say to you, Rosa, is I think they did the movie in general, okay? Like, I think they did great in presenting Oz in a more visual manner because of, you know, movie effects, movie magic. That, you know, the things that you can't really present as much on a stage. The effects, the effects, the visual appeal was really good. The choreography was great. Especially because they were able to have like a huge scale of people that could do the choreographies and stuff. But and people can come for me with this whether they want to, I don't care. The one thing that would have made it better for me is if the vocals were still Idina and Kristen. I'm sorry. Like, it's not that I am hating on Ariana and Cynthia, but nobody can beat Idina and Kristen for me. It's just the fact of life. Nobody can beat Kristen and Idina. But that's the one thing that I can say. Like, the movie itself was very nicely made. The only thing that would make it even better for me is if it was still the voices of Idina and Kristen. Because I'm too much of a fangirl. Like, Kristen and Idina are just chef's kiss for me in terms of they are Elphaba and Glinda. You cannot change my mind. Like, sure, there are people who play good Elphabas, there are people who play good Glindas, there are people who sing the songs well. But nobody is going to beat Glinda and nobody is going to beat Kristen and Edina as Glinda and Elphaba for me. Like, that's just the fact of life. They're too iconic. Yes, exactly. They're way too iconic for me. The frustration of being made fun of for living wicked. Dude, yes, holy crap. So fucking annoying. It's just like, okay, so it's like anime all over again. People making fun of us for liking anime back when we were in grade school and high school, and then when suddenly anime started booming during the pandemic, suddenly everyone's watching anime, and just like, fuck you guys. Nah, absolutely not. Fuck you. You used to bully me over this shit, and now you're going to say, oh, I love watching this show and that show. Like, no, fuck you, dude. Forgot how long musical came out. Idina's 53, that never crossed my mind. Yeah, like, I was saying also to my parents, I was like, my mom watched the movie with her friends, and I was saying to her how, like, my only thing is I wish it could have still been Idina and Kristen, but I also understand why it couldn't be them, because they're old na, and they're already quite, they're a lot older, and these characters are supposed to be school students. And my mom looks at me and she's just like, hey, what's this called? I'm trying to figure out how to say this in English. Yung busi-busi na ka dyan sa old na yan, ha? Like, she's saying, like, hey, watch what you're calling old, kind of thing. Because, like, you know, she's saying, like, implying that whatever I'm calling old, and then, like, looking at my mom, because my mom's, like, older, also, obviously. It's like, and then I was like, no, mom. Like, the original cast is in their 50s. And my mom was like, oh, okay. I'm old enough to remember when gamers got bullied. Now everyone. Yes, my god. Oh my god. It's so stupid. Honestly, I'm so pissed off with the cycle of things. Like, on one hand though, I do think I'm happy in the sense that the younger generation does not have to go through the same ridicule that we went through, because most of them now are weebs. So, at the very least, like, I watched my baby cousin, like, you know, telling me things, and, like, if I ever attempted the things that my baby cousin did in school, I would have been bullied to hell and back. But seeing how my baby cousin was doing these things in high school, they just started college, and then I see that they did these things in high school where they would perform for school functions doing idol songs, anime idol songs, like actually singing in Japanese with the idol steps and everything, and their batch is going wild. Like, they're applauding, they're super cheering for my cousin, they're super, like, videoing them, and just, it's all love. It's like so all out support. You really think if any one of us did that when we were in high school, how badly would we have been ridiculed? Even if your performance was super good, even if you hit every single note right, even if you had the best vibrato, how much would people be making fun of you for wearing an idol outfit and singing in Japanese if we were the ones who were doing that in high school? You know what I'm saying? So, on one hand, I am glad that majority of kids these days are more weeb, because now they're more open to being able to express themselves in these ways. But what pisses me off is the people in our generation that are suddenly into it. Like, the younger ones, I want them to have it. I want them to have that freedom. I want them to be able to enjoy themselves and not have to worry about the ridicule. But it pisses me off whenever I see people in our generation, the exact same people who used to bully us for these exact same things, suddenly saying, oh, this is great! Like, bitch, fuck you. Like, respectfully, fuck you. Actually, not even respectfully, just straight up, fuck you. I want the kids to be able to enjoy these things. But I hate it whenever anybody from our generation who used to be a bully against these things is the one that's like saying, "Oh, this is great!" Like, fuck you. Absolutely not. I don't want you to enjoy these things. I want to gatekeep you. Cause like, I don't know, it's just so unfair. We went through so much hell for the exact same things, and suddenly they're gonna be all into it. Like, oh my god, no, fuck you. Like, I'm not gonna name names, but there's this one person who I always remember whenever this comes up, these topics come up, who was such a bitch in high school for for anime and weeb stuff and all this stuff. Like, even until college, I was unfortunate enough to still be in the same college as them, because like yeah, we went to high school together. I was with them since grade school, unfortunately. Grade school, high school, and then unfortunately, she went to the same college as me too. And unfortunately, even though the college is so much bigger than our high school, we still ended up in the same history class. And it was Asian history. And even more unfortunately, we ended up group mates. And the thing is, the other group mates that I had were Japanese exchange students. Obviously, I would take the Japanese exchange students to be under my wing, not under my wing, but like in my group, because I had basic understanding of Japanese culture and language. Like, I would do everything I can to take care of them, and I was also like in the Japanese org of my school. So and the professor of that history class was the head of the Japanese studies department. So he specifically asked me to take care of the exchange students during history class. And I'm like, absolutely, sir. Absolutely, sensei. So I took care of them. And like, as fate would have it, that bitch ended up in our same group. And she was straight up bullying the exchange student. And I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? You tried doing this with something that wasn't even your first language, and like, as an exchange student, I dare you to even try anything remotely as hard as what these exchange students are going through right now. You would never survive. Like, holy crap. And then fast forward, she worked at Uniqlo, and then she was suddenly into anime and Japanese stuff. And she was working at Uniqlo, and I was just like, you know what? No, fuck you. Fuck you to hell and back. Absolutely not. I was so pissed off. How dare those Japanese people speak Japanese? What nerds? No, they were bullying the Japanese exchange students for not having proper grammar. I'm like, what the fuck do you expect? Like, they did not grow up speaking English. What are you? Oh my. I'm sorry, I get really passionate when I remember that. I hate her so much. One of the worst people to exist in my memory. Why drop this tea on me now? Did the bully get roasted? Well, I definitely told the professor about her stupid ass attitude. Did she get karma? I don't remember. I don't know what grade she got in the end, but I definitely told the professor that she has been nothing but rude to the exchange students, just so he knows. Because he specifically told me to take care of the exchange students, because, yeah, he trusted me. He knows I'm responsible. And I was part of the Japanese org. I was an officer in the Japanese org. Of course, he would know that I would be taking care of them. So I told him that, hey, sensei, just so you know, our other group mate, this bitch, no. She didn't pass the vibe check. So I don't know if she ever got karma. I don't know, but like, holy crap. I absolutely hate her. I know on one hand it's just like, oh, but she wins because she lives rent-free. Not really. Not really. It's more of like, I only remember her when these specific topics come up. But otherwise, she just doesn't exist in my brain. Like, it's only these moments that I remember her unfortunate existence. There we go. Beru couldn't take it and had to message me and ask for details. I'm stressed. Oh, my tea is wrong. Okay, in fairness, Beru, you weren't. I mean, well, I don't really know much of the person that you were thinking of. I mean, I haven't heard anything that level, but, like, similar circles, so you're not too off. Condemning the wrong person? You're good, you're good. You're good. It's okay. Oh, no, better. But yeah, no, clarified already. But yeah. Because Better and I are college friends, so she had a guess for who I was talking about, but it was the completely wrong person. Oh no. Oh gosh. Lord almighty. Oh god. This is funny. You weren't too far off in sense. No, I mean, you weren't too far off in terms of, like, the circles, I suppose? But, like, the person that you're thinking of, I don't really remember ever being so openly bitchy. Like, I'm not exactly the biggest fan of hers, I'm not close to her, I'm not her friend, but I don't think I've ever remembered her being that straight of a bitch compared to the one that I was actually saying. The struggle of ambiguity, I know, right? Like, we gotta keep it subtle. We're not here for the cancel culture, but I do want to spill the tea. Speaking of tea, like, it's just so funny to me because recently I've just been seeing and receiving so much tea that doesn't even involve me directly, but I'm just like reading everything and just well, Rosa, it's from our high school, so yeah, but you don't really care about the people in my batch anyway, so yeah, what's this called? Yeah, like, I've been seeing so much stuff happening on my timelines, and it's just interesting. Like, sometimes the tea has absolutely nothing to do with you, and you're just there watching all of the mayhem happening. Sometimes the tea involves some of your best friends, and you're just, like, raring to go for a fight, but then you also have to check if your friend even wants you to fight or not. Because, yeah, I unfriended most people from our HS. Yeah, honestly, like, I feel like eventually I'm probably going to make another account that's just people I actually care about. Because the thing is, I don't want to just straight up unfriend some people because I kind of like stalking them to see if their life sucks. You know what I mean? I'm a petty ass bitch like that. I'm so sorry. You guys are learning so much about me, I think. I don't know. Like, it's just, sometimes you just want to know, you know? Like, oh god. But yeah, like, I absolutely hate so many people from our high school. Like, when they were talking about, like, high school reunion and all that stuff like that, I was just like, absolutely not. Y'all can go suck it. I'm not going there. Like, why the hell would I want to be subject to a night with all these stuck up You guys can tell that I was a bullied kid because of how I'm talking. Like, you can tell so easily that I was a bullied kid. Then again, like, let's be honest, I don't think most people who go into VTubing are normal people. You know what I mean? Like, if you were the popular kid who wasn't into the geek stuff, you wouldn't be a VTuber. I don't know. I mean, maybe that's just my opinion. Maybe there are bullies within the VTubing sphere, of course. But like, the thing is, usually the VTuber bullies were also bullied. You know what I mean? It's like that cycle of hurt people kind of thing. But like, if you always had it good, you wouldn't be a VTuber. Imagine being neurotypical. Exactly. Like, I don't think you can be a VTuber without even the slightest hint of being neurospicy. You know? Do you eat that? Imagine being boring. Ew. Oh my god. Ew. Ew. Being neurotypical? What's that? Imagine having a fully functioning brain that doesn't try to sabotage you every hour of the day. What the heck? Okay, yep. I think I'm starting to get a little more unhinged with how I talk now because I'm more openly embracing the I am in the older bracket of content creator. So like I'm a lot more like unapologetic about it now. I'm a bully victim who also bullied bullies. Go figure. Oh my god, I love that though. Can never imagine being a normie. I think I'm too pick-me girl. Oh my god. Yo gamer! Hey Pedro, how you doing? Oh my god, Pedro, I have not touched like Apex in so freaking long. But I decided to just look at YouTube videos of like lore stuff, and I saw a new lore line something drop for Fuse Hound, and I'm just celebrating. I'm happy. I am so happy. The game's dead. I mean, me, it's just more of like my life was in shambles, but like, you know, it's fine. What the fuck is Apex? No, but legit though, like I haven't touched it in so long, and I definitely still cannot play it now because my hands are so weak that I don't think I'd be able to even like aim properly. I'd be dead in an instant. So I super can't. Apex has been plummeting in popularity. Yeah, I'm sure. Like it's definitely been getting quiet on that end. Simbang gabi, oof. But yeah, at least it's not 8 PM Simbang gabi. Gamba. Last time I played was RPRs. Oh my god, you got to join RPRs Customs. That's so cool. Oh, dang. Like, I would still play Apex, definitely, but not right now. Because I don't have the reflex for it. Like, I can't even do my rhythm games properly right now. I can't even play Project Sekai in my normal speed. No, I'm playing in the normal speed, but I can't clear the levels that I used to be able to clear. And at first I thought it was just because I was out of practice, and then I realized, oh my god, my hands are literally unable to keep up with my brain. I am that nerfed right now. So I have to do like easy clicking games and stuff. Join me in the gacha struggle. One gacha game is enough for me. I'm good. I cannot afford. Not only can I not afford it like monetarily, but I cannot afford it space-wise either. Like all my phones, all my gadgets are already full storage. Like I cannot. Artnet's having a collab with Sanrio. That's so cute. I cannot. My phone is already full, and I was supposed to upgrade my phone, but then I became unemployed, so now I can't afford to upgrade my phone. So like now I'm just gonna have to push that aside and just we'll see. Only install for that single community faction wars and uninstall. Oh man, no, but I still care about the lore of Apex. Like I can go without playing it, but I want to know what's going on with the characters because I care about the character stories. So seeing that lore drop for Fuse Hound, I'm already happy with that. Google had to stop. Oh my gosh. Glad to see you back. Yeah, first stream back in like 3 months. Woo! But yeah, I definitely cannot go back to having like full schedules just yet. So it's just gonna be more of these once in a while streams. This is probably going to be my last stream of the year. Most likely because Christmas season is crazy busy anyway. And Dungeon Meshi, oh my god! Can I just say, like, you know, I knew everybody around me was getting into Dungeon Meshi, and I was just like, finally, I was convinced to get into it. Because the thing is with me, I have a hard time getting into a new series if somebody isn't watching it with me. So, like, yeah, some of my mods were like, okay, come on, let's watch. And I'm like, okay, fine. So we watched it, and I finally got into it, and my god, I don't think I have ever felt as represented as a picky eater than I have seeing Marcial. Like, I am Marcial. Straight up, 100% I am Marcial. I am 100% I am Marcial. I feel so seen. So now if you ask me, like, who are, like, the top 3 characters that I would say represent me as a person, it's, number 1 would still be Honoka from Love Live. Number 2 would be Marcial. And number 3 would be somebody from Project Sekai and from the emo group. I'm just deciding which one of the 3 is the most me, but a lot of people think it's Canada. Because I like trying to save people, even though I can't save myself. Whee! Wow. Yeah, I think that's probably my top 3. Or as the kids call them, my kinnies. Oh god. I don't mind kids playing it. I mean, using that word, but it feels weird for me to say it, you know? I'll pull Marcial for content for you. Yay! Yay! Thank you! Like, I don't know. I get it. I get what the term's supposed to mean. The kinny. And it makes sense to me when I hear Gen Z and Gen Alpha using it. But it feels so foreign coming out of my own mouth. You know what I mean? Like, kinny. Oh god. Whoa, have I really been yapping here for like 3 hours now? Hot damn, I missed you guys. I really must have missed you guys if I was able to yap for 3 whole hours. Damn. I guess we can like yap for a little bit longer. Like let the stream actually hit 3 hours before I wrap it up. Just to get it all nice and rounded, you know? Life needs more wasabi. What? I bought a shit ton of wasabi when I was in Osaka because they were selling the brand that my dad and I use, the S&B wasabi. They were selling it in Daiso. So we're just like, oh my god, yes, we're just going to get like a bunch of this. Thanks. Oh god. So yeah, there's like a bunch of things that I have planned for 2025. We have a cover that will come out in early January. I will spoil it for you guys because you're here. Like, I'm gonna let you know already in advance. The cover is Usewa, as in like Ado Usewa. Yes. So it came out really nicely. I'm super excited to release it. And then I have plans with 3 of my friends. I'm not going to spoil too much of what the plan is, but yeah, we do have plans. We have a group and I'm not gonna say what exactly the group name is. I'm not gonna say what the group is going to be doing, but there's a group effort thing that we're hoping to launch in 2025. Hopefully the earlier part of 2025. Yeah. And then aside from that, I'm gonna try to like expand a little bit more in terms of like collabing with other people and stuff like that. Is this what I think it is? It depends. What do you think it is? Could you like message me on our mod chat or something? Because like I have zero clue what you could be thinking right now. Mild spoilers. Never mind. I don't know what I'm actually thinking. You know what? I will just tell you in the mod chat instead. There. There. Oh, you're close. Nice. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Glad you got us caught up and glad you're recovering. Thank you. I think most likely, like, you know, I'll be able to do like some streams here and there. I don't know if I'll be able to promise another stream before the new year, but it's rather unlikely. Yeah, no, I think it's pretty unlikely that I'd be able to, because looking at my schedule right now, considering that I have to work on my costume, and then once I'm out of isolation, it's just like straight up every single day I have something to do. It's unlikely that I'll be able to do another stream before New Year, but yeah, no, it's pretty unlikely. We'll see though, we'll see. Yeah. So this might be the last stream of 2024, but it might also not be. I don't know. We'll see. Gonna be editing videos during Christmas. Ouch. For the content. Yeah, because I'm going home to the province also for New Year's, so there's that. And I'm also, you know, I don't want to push myself too hard also while I'm still in this recovering phase of all that stuff, since like I definitely feel super nerfed right now. But hopefully by the time that I'm finally on my medications and everything in January, I also probably will have my PC set up already. And hopefully by then, like, I'll be able to deliver better streams too, because I'll be able to do a dual PC setup? I'll be able to do a dual PC setup already by then. I still have to figure out the logistics of how I'm going to fix my table, because I have a very small table, but whatever. We'll figure that out. That is tomorrow Kaika's problem. But yes, thank you so much for dropping by. I guess I just really wanted to let you guys know that, you know, I'm alive. I'm okay. I'm definitely not 100%. I put myself at like, I don't know, 50% functionality. Like, I mean, I can walk, I can move, but like, my strength is super nerfed, my energy is super nerfed, everything is nerfed, so like, I put myself at 50% right now. Kaika's a zombie confirmed. Yes, I'm a zombie right now. I mean, I have the Frankenstein's monster like cut on my neck, right? So yeah. So I think that's basically everything. Yeah. I'm glad we were able to yap for 3 hours. I'm happy. I still got it in me to be able to just yap and yap and yap. Yeah, I do. There's also another thing that I'm planning to start in 2025. At least the doctor that you keep your old head. Yeah, that's true. A lot of my relatives were joking, like, did they take off your head and then just put it back on? Like, yes, they had my head on a silver platter. and then they just served it back on again. But yeah. Oh, wait, I forgot the most iconic thing that my doctor said. So apparently, the reason why my cut on my neck is this long is because he said that my thyroid was a lot deeper than expected. And I shit you not, the words that he used were, because your neck is short and fleshy. And I was just like, Doc, I think that's the nicest way I've ever been told I'm fat. And I'm just like, you know what? Screw it. That's gonna be my new tagline. I'm short and fleshy. Oh man. So yeah, like, but I do have a bit of a short neck. So like, okay, I get it. It's fine. But yeah, so that's why I also like, yeah, it ended up being a really long incision. But like, I don't know. I found it cool. I found it pretty cool. I honestly find scars really cool. So I super don't mind that it's a big scar. So, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, then I'm also planning to launch, a bit of a video essay series in 2025 also. I was hoping to get started in, like, recording stuff now in December, but I didn't realize how powerless I was going to feel. So I wasn't able to record anything yet. I'm just in brainstorming, but I do have like non-stream long-form video content ideas that I'm working on. You know, content that isn't covers and stuff like that. And then I also have to work on shorts content as well to get my the algorithm working with me and all that stuff. But yeah, it's life. This is the life that we chose, and yeah, honestly, yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Alright, so we'll have to drop off for errands. Bye, folks. No problem. I'm wrapping up now too. It's a perfect timing. We just hit 3 hours. I just wanted to hit the 3-hour mark. So yeah, I hope that wherever you are, you have a happy holiday, whatever holiday it is you are celebrating. If you don't celebrate the holidays, I hope that you still have a nice end of the year. And I hope that 2025 will be better for everybody, because holy crap did this year suck. So yeah, I hope 2025, like, honestly, I'm not even manifesting anything of like 2025 is gonna be my year. No, screw that shit. I'm just like, just let it be better than 2024, please. That's all I'm asking. Just be better than 2024. That's not a lot to ask for, okay? Please, God. Especially the latter half. Yeah, it was so fucking bad. My God. So yeah, I hope everyone has a good holiday. At least we all survived. I hope everyone has good holidays ahead and a good start of the new year. Thank you so much for dropping by. You'll see more of me after the new year, I promise. So yeah, everybody take care, and I'll see y'all soon-ish. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I missed you. This was super fun. I'm glad I was able to talk to everybody again. This is Kaika Hana signing out. Otsu Kaika. Bye, guys. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Crisis. Merry Chrysler. So dear, good for you again. Have nice holidays. You too. Bye bye. Otsu Kaika. Bye 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 bye.